Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? It's me, Raven. What's going on? What's good? How you been? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you? What's going on, people? Oh! Okay. I've been talking in reference to this lace shirt. Honey, when you buy these lace shirts, they can be very fit, honey. Every time I put this shit on, it's like I'm ripping another hole in it. Oh, well, it is what it is. Anyway. I want to talk to you in reference to, I have two things I want to talk about, but I think I may do one today and one tomorrow because I'm not going to talk about them both. Anyway, I want to talk to you in reference to dudes that sit around and think that they're the only guy that wants you. And the simple fact of the matter is that, you know, you have a guy that you really like and stuff like that, and he feeling you and you feeling him, but the simple fact of the matter is that he can't seem to get up off the toilet and take the shit. Because simple fact of the matter, he better sit there and just wait and see what's going to happen. So my thing is this, is that, you know, why is it that guys feel as though if they don't want you, nobody else will? So my point is, what I'm trying to say is that this is where I'm going. They sit back and they feel as though, okay, you get along with them, everything is going fine, everything is going cool, but then they always use that excuse, well, I'm not really sure if I want to be in this lifestyle. I'm not really sure if I'm a part of this. This is like a lot for me. This is like a big thing for me and stuff like that. And my thing is this, is that if it's a big thing for you and stuff like that, why the fuck are you here? You know, my thing is this, the door always works two ways. You know, my thing is this, why come at? Because the simple fact of the matter is that you want to sit around and you want to have your cake and eat it too. And my thing is this, is that when you find a girl like me, who's willing to give you love, unlike the ones who got to bring them something, you feel fortunate, because the simple fact of the matter is that you're trying to see how much you can squeeze that orange juice to the last drip of the orange juice. It's drip dry. And my thing is this, is that, you know, for girls like me and for guys, whoever, this is all the way around the board. It's just not, but I'm just going to stay on me because that's what I do, and men do me and I do you too, honey. And my thing is this, is that you sit back and stuff like that, and he feels as though he's going to sit back and realize, like, he's saying to himself, well, I want to be with you. I like you. I don't want you to see nobody else. But yet and still, he don't want you. And my thing is this, is that, you know, you sit back and you say, okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of time. You know, you try to do some empathy type of work and stuff like that. Well, I understand this might be a little bit of a stress for you to, you know, really take a hold of it, because the back of the matter is you heard stories, I'm sure, and you feel as though your family may disown you and stuff like that. And my thing is this, is that if you're not really ready and stuff like that, just don't fucking bother. It's that simple. Let me try it again. What you say, Raven? What? Say it again. Don't fucking bother. I don't think he heard you. You didn't hear me? Say it again. Don't fucking bother. Say it again, Raven. Don't fucking bother. Because the simple fact of the matter is that you're wasting my time, you're wasting anyone else who's going through this type of shit time. And if it's not what you want, why the fuck are you here anyway? That's how I feel. I mean, take it as it is. I'm just making it realistically and real to your face. Because the simple fact of the matter is that he feels as though if, okay, well, let's see how it works out. What the fuck you mean, let's see how it works out? You know what gets me? And it's another thing that bothers me. Raven, I'll go somewhere and be seen with you. What the fuck does that mean? Bitch, you don't have to be seen with me. How the fuck you know I want to be seen with you? How about that? Bitch, you're belittle of what I pick. I don't need you to walk with me, motherfucker. You should be carrying my bag, my pocketbook, and the glue for the motherfucking hair that comes to loose when the motherfucking heat hits it from the motherfucking moist for my real hair that makes the fucking track comes to loose. You should be ready to put it back in. Be seen with me, bitch. Really? Woo! I mean, really? I am so over it. You wouldn't mind being seen with me in public. You know, you have no problem being seen with me. Bitch, you're not going to sit back and try to make me feel like you're doing me a motherfucking favor, because you're not. You're not. And that's not a compliment. That's not a compliment to me. My thing is this, is that if I'm into you and you into me, why can't we just move on from there? Why the fuck is it got to be more like a, that's you and this is us? Nigga, fuck you and y'all. How about that? I'm just saying. You know, it really pisses me off when somebody tells me that they wouldn't mind being seen with me. They'll go somewhere in public with me. Nigga, fuck you. How about that? You don't have to go nowhere in public with me. And the simple fact of the matter is that I am so over the guys who sit back and tell me, you have to figure it out. Because you seem to be stuck in the fucking middle. But yet and still, you're willing to shift and share DNA with me inside that motherfucking bedroom. So what happens beyond there? Because you can't deal with your realization. My thing is this, you like what you like. A real man don't give a fuck. He's going to do what he got to do to make himself happy. But usually those kind of guys who don't give a fuck, those are the ones y'all talk about like a fucking dog because they do everything that you other guys can't do. What you say, Raven? They can't do it. Huh? They can't do it. What? I'm just saying. So for any guy out there who walks with your girl and that bullshit don't be bother y'all going to movies and having a good time, more power to you. I salute my hat to you. Because my thing is this, you're like a real man to me. Because no man sits back and tells you what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, because you're going to do it. And at the end of the day, my hat goes out to you because the simple fact of the matter is that they don't like it, you say fuck them. I'm just saying. And I'm not going in and stuff like that, you know, but the simple fact of the matter is that it gets me when guys always think that he's the only one that wants you. There are a ton of motherfuckers calling after you. You're not the only one. There are a bunch of guys that want to take me out to dinner. You're not the only one. There's a bunch of guys that want to take me to the movies. You're not the only one. There's a bunch of guys that want to buy me hair. You're not the only one. There's a bunch of guys that want to buy me chicken McNuggets. You're not the only one. Oh! This is going to the left. And I had nothing to say. But it's just, you know, it amazes me that you feel as though you're like the only motherfucking one that decide you want to be with me. Like you're doing me a motherfucking favor. And I find it to be very hilarious. And I know a lot of girls are going through this as well as guys. Like he's like, well, I'll be seen with you and stuff like that. Or, you know, okay, I'll get back to you. Motherfucker, you don't get back. And I'm going to tell you just like this is how you handle it. And that's why I'm about to give you the wild part too. This is how you handle it. When you ask him, what are we going to do? Where's this relationship going? Stuff like he said he needs more time. You know what I want you to do? That's your motherfucking pink paper. In other words, that's your pink slip. When he tells you he needs more time, give that motherfucker more time. And what I want you to start doing, interviewing motherfuckers for the position that's in your motherfucking job that need to be filled. And may I add, pick selectively and be very, 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 very picky. Because he has to pick you. Trust me, he may say all them negative things about you, that you're not passable, all this other bullshit, but trust me and believe, if he feels that way, he wouldn't be there. But he has to say something to try to hold you on there. And my thing is this is that if this is not what he wants, fuck him. And my thing is this is that when he sits back and he want to decide whether he want to figure it out, honey, I want you to start interviewing. I want you to go on dates. I want you to tell him, you know what, I really want to see you right now, but I got something I got to do, boo. You know, let him have time to think about it. So when my thing is this, when he starts figuring it out, you start leaving. And about time he figured out, he decided whether he wants to be with you or not. But I don't want you. I don't want you. Because you made our love into a motherfucking society issue. When you have to put society in the bed between me and you, you have created a problem. Now society comes between me and you when it comes time for paying your bills. Does society come in me and you when it comes to time for you fucking? Does society come for me and you when you need money in your pocket? No. I'm good for that. But society comes in when you want to sit up there and be with me. So fuck you. And that's how I feel. You know, and that's my opinion, and I don't care whoever has to say it. And I will not be moved, and I will not change my mind on this one. So you can say what you want. There's a hole in my shirt, there's a hole in my heart, like Kelly Price says. I'm tired. And it is what it is. And I'm so tired of God sitting back saying certain things about you have to figure it out your own motherfucking house with some other girl that you done sit up there and you're going to run the bullshit to. Because it is what it is, and that's how I feel about it. You know, and I'm so over it. I'm over it. And with me, I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, you got to bring me something. I don't give a fuck you want me or not. You're going to bring me something. Oh! I better stop that. Man, when I say bring you something, and I don't want people to think that, you know, that, oh, you got to bring me money. No, it's not about that. It's not about bringing somebody money. But my thing is this, is that if he's coming to your house and he's not got nothing in his hand, he comes to take from you. Think about it. He's in your house, he's touching your TV, he wants some water, and he's taking. He got to bring you something. Change the rules, change the aura, change the presence of people that walk into your house. Make sure they bring you something. I don't give a fuck if it's a bottle of water. They brought you something like I need about now. Anyway, I'm just saying, and I love to hear what you have to say about this, the guys. And for people who understand where I'm coming from, I'm waiting for that too, because y'all know y'all going to support me on this one, because simple fact, I know everybody is so tired of somebody sitting back making you feel like something's wrong with you, and it's not. It's not. It's not. You can't man up, so you try to throw the blame on me because you can't deal with your own issues and stuff like that at hand because you can't man up. And that's your decision. That's what you need to do. You put us, there's 3 people here. It's me, society, and you. It could just be me and you, but hey, you don't want that. You picking them over me, but yet and still, I'm the one that's supposed to get on top of you and service you and do my business. And here it is, you don't even. Anyway, oops. Anyway, time for me to get off. I say a little too much. Anyway, it's hot and stuff like that. And it's gonna be hot. So anybody with air conditioners, you know, I got my little fan blowing it behind me, but I got one of these fierce ass Conway shirts, and it's hot. Oh! But anyway, thank you for subscribing, and for all my new people, hey, and for my old people, oh. And anyway, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for watching Catch the Rave. And as you see, I'm going one of my missions tomorrow. I got another fifth comment, but it's too hot, honey. You get 1 video a day. You get 1 video a day because, honey, this is Raven Wear on Facebook, not Raven's Candle, because, honey, this candle is melting. Anyway, you do you. You do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck 'em.